Dude, all I read online and hear you say is to embrace uncertainty. But the thing is, the fear that I have is too hard. In fact, it's actually way too risky. You're talking about these little baby things, but the one I've got, ooh, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. And I hear this all the time from different individuals. OCD is so good at making you think and believe that what you are experiencing is different, and the treatment rules and options that we've come up with just don't apply to you. Like, man, what an isolating feeling. So if you're having a difficult time embracing uncertainty, I'm about to give you some steps that are going to help you on your journey. You know, life is a roller coaster of twists and turns, and sometimes it feels like we are just hurtling into the unknown. But here's the kicker. The more we practice handling those everyday uncertainties, the more we retrain our brains to become fearless warriors. Like we're ready to tackle those big, scary uncertainties of life. Because man, it throws a lot of it at us. What I mean is maybe you shift your focus from being so fearful of the possibility of whatever the actual theme is. And we're gonna shift that energy into all of the other uncertainties of the world. This means you're gonna make it your goal to focus and remember all the things you've chosen to be uncertain about today, yesterday, your whole life. What about driving in your car today? Did you even think about the risks you're taking? Maybe you walked up those stairs, like you could have tripped, you could have fell all the way down. It literally could have changed the whole trajectory of your life. Is that a word, trajectory? Can't even say it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
Maybe you even took an elevator and you risked that you were gonna get stuck. You ate food today, you didn't choke. You decided to solve a problem at work. Most of the time, these things come pretty naturally. We don't have to think about it very much. These are the uncertainties of the world that we do every single day. I want individuals to not only focus on these natural uncertainties, but create some that are not even in the same caliber as your fear. So here's what I mean. If you are somebody that likes to plan ahead, maybe you create some things that help you be more uncertain. So you're not gonna know what's for dinner until the time comes. You don't use your GPS and see if you can find your way. You text a friend something vulnerable and then you turn your phone off for 30 minutes. You don't know how they're responding. You don't know if it's awkward. You don't know if they're gonna be angry. You have no idea. You're gonna sit with this uncertainty on purpose. You make a decision in your life that you're not absolutely sure of and you embrace it. Picture this. You're trying a new recipe and you're not exactly how it's gonna turn out. Or you're meeting someone new and you have no clue if you're gonna hit it off. These little moments, my friends, are those perfect playgrounds for uncertainty. Lean into them. Do it anyway. Get ready for your brain to come up with all the conclusions, but don't fall for everything that comes your way. Just because we had a thought doesn't always mean it's true. Why? Because every time you confront the unknown and come out on the other side, you're teaching your brain that, wow, I'm actually okay. What the heck? I didn't have to have all the answers. I found my way. The recipe did work out or didn't work out. You're building resilience. You see, the more we practice this uncertainty in everyday life, the better you will be at practicing with your biggest fear and your biggest worry. The whole reason we are even practicing uncertainty in the first place is because it is likely that the fear you have is not really accurate. Ooh, that's weird. Was that reassurance? But you know, I have no idea who you are. So me even saying that statement, I'm leaving uncertain. A lot of the times, there's no evidence to support the idea in our brain. A feeling is not fact. A thought is not fact. So staying uncertain and using phrases like maybe, maybe not helps us go with the flow. Even if the fear seems so out of control, risky. But why practice uncertainty if you don't have to? Well, because you don't actually have a choice. Weird, right? Like, we actually don't have a choice. Uncertainty is already there. It's your choice with what you're gonna do about it. Practicing uncertainty is part of doing exposures. Exposures, my friends, are those secret weapons. Like, by intentionally facing these things, you make yourself anxious and you're retraining your brain to say, I can handle it like a boss. Cool. Thanks for the anxiety. I love it. Wow, I hope it stays all day. Start small and you gradually work your way up to the big stuff. It's like lifting weights, but for your brain. I'm not gonna grab that 70-pound dumbbell and be like, oh, this is my first time. Oh, it is hard. I knew it. Lifting weights is hard, I never can do it. No, we stick with the small stuff. Every time you tackle an uncertainty, no matter how small, give yourself a pat on the back. You are a champion. But seriously, keep track of all the little things you do throughout the entire day. Maybe it's on your phone, maybe it's a notepad. All those uncertainties, you're gonna be super surprised by how many you can handle. Don't discount it just because your fear seems way worse. Whether it's trying a new food, going to a social event, or taking that leap of faith, every victory is a step closer to becoming fearless. Anxiety busting superheroes. Like, that's who you were meant to be. Remember, my friends, nobody's perfect. There will be days when uncertainty feels like a mountain you literally just cannot climb. That is okay. Take a deep breath. Regroup. Try again. Learn from the experience. Support with OCD and finding someone who knows what they're talking about really can actually be difficult. And that's why I created my own online Master Your OCD course, How to Defeat This Monster we call OCD, step by step. I'll link that down in the description. Now I want to hear from you, incredible ninjas. How do you tackle uncertainty in your life? Have you tried any exposure techniques? Share your stories and tips down in the comments below. In fact, tell me one thing right now that you are uncertain about today. And for even more bonus support, go take a look at this video right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.